Hello again, this is John. Today is day 3 of I Can't Say It. Look at the weight. Don't know if it's coming down or not. We'll be checking our weight on Friday, and then again on Monday. Friday we hope to see the number down as impetus for keeping the diet under control so that come Monday I will be down to 285.8. I really don't have anything to talk about today. I was going to talk about not voting rights, but term limits. Because I got a pretty strong feeling on term limits. I saw on a website that they were talking about should there be term limits for different positions. And I got to tell you, my answer on this is no. The term limits are brought about by citizens voting their people out of office. Yes, I know the system's rigged for the incumbent to stay in office, but nevertheless, it still takes people to vote for your representative to go into office. If you don't like the job he or she is doing, then you vote them out. There is no reason for a constitutional amendment to say that you can only serve this long. Now, the counter argument is, well, what about the president? The president is term limited out after 8 years, but every other office does not have term limits. So why is it okay for the president to have term limits and other people to not be term limited out? Great question. Probably goes back to the whole, we don't want a king, we don't want a ruler. Remember we had FDR, president from 33 to 45. Important that we had consistent leadership throughout that entire depression back through World War II. Probably helped keep the country on course. We continue to vote in this guy, continue to vote in FDR, even though we know in 44 he was not in good health. So yeah, it is a little contradictory that we have term limits for president, but not for representatives, not for senators. Still, I really do think keeping the presidential term to 8 years does keep a nice sort of cycle through of people, because I don't know that we need to have 16, 12, 18 years of president. But there is something to be said for institutional knowledge for our representatives and our senators. Something more for us to all think about. All right? Hope you're sticking with the videos. I know that may not be presenting these things in the most interesting way possible. I know I am not any television personality, but I'm actually having fun doing this. All right, and with that, let me sign off and have a good evening.